Good morning and welcome to the start of a new vlog, which is something I never say, but you're welcome. My date got canceled for this morning. Well, it's gonna be rescheduled. It's not like canceled. She wasn't like, actually, you're ugly. She had a softball game today and the softball game got moved up. Silly gays. So the date is postponed. I'm still going to a wedding. However, I'll be leaving for that in 4 hours, give or take. It rained yesterday, scary rain. I think I took video of it on my way to the theater. But it was scary, didn't like it, don't recommend. However, here it hailed, so it's probably good that I had stuff in my car. However, these plants were beaten by the rain. I swear, I moved them out and then death. Hopefully they're not dead, but you know. What am I going to do right now, you may ask? I might do, can't see my face. I might do a TikTok thing for TikTok. But also might write, I don't know. I should read. I haven't read like at all the past 2 weeks, which is upsetting. But I've been stressed and busy, so I don't know. So these plants got uncovered again, but as you can see, this one is growing. This one I have little faith in, actually, at this point. It is not growing, unless that's growth. Can't really tell, but this one's got a little nubbin. I need to recover them and knock water out, hopefully. These two look okay. This one's a little droopy, but that's fine. That guy, he's thriving over there, honestly. It's supposed to be sunny all day, so I'm gonna let them sit out here and hopefully get rid of some of the water. I've got a dumb guy. Come back, wherever you are. You were just beating yourself against the window. Might as well come do it again. Big, stupid, scary, dumb guy. I finished season 1 of Good Omens, and that's basically all I've done this morning, besides the TikTok and clean up my kitchen. It's 11:30. I've got about an hour and a half to 2 hours before I leave. I would like to eat lunch before then, but I don't know what to do. My brain is in a funk. Yeah, my brain is in a funk, because I've been sitting here watching TV all day long so far. My brain is in a funk. Sometimes that helps. I don't know if it did. Maybe pack. Listen, that's just what I'm gonna... I could pack that. Because I can fit that shelf in my car, for sure. For sure can fit that shelf in my car. So I should pack up the shelf. Oh, that is so sad. I don't want to. That is so sad. I will take you down now. Freaky Friday. Right, I packed that shelf and then some into this bag, which funnily enough, the things on this shelf were things that I used to pack in this bag when I would take them to college. Fun facts. And then I watched more Good Omens while I ate tacos. And now it's almost 1 o'clock. And I am in a spot where this wedding is at 4 o'clock and it is roughly 2 hours away, depending on traffic and construction. So if I were to leave at 1, I'd get there generally about 3. Now, I don't know the protocol for weddings. You know, like if it's a theater show, I know 30 minutes before show is fine. Doors are going to be open, you know? I do not know how weddings work. I'm not terribly worried about parking or getting lost because it is a small town wedding. So should be pretty easy to find, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't have to allow a lot of time for that, but some time, which is why I'm leaving generally between 1 and 1:30. That's the game plan here. It's 12:52. I should get dressed and then go from there. So I was gonna get dressed, and then I said, I don't wanna wear my nice clothes for 2 hours in the car. So I put those all in a bag, and I put this on. Wahoo! I'm taking 3 separate bags, so please cue Why Am I Like This by Orla Garland. So, quite honestly, it's probably good that I brought so many clothes because I brought 2 different outfits to change into other than this. Because, there's the wedding, of course, first off. But the reception is at a bowling alley. And so I was like, I don't know what the vibe is. I really don't know what the vibe is. And like this couple is like a non-traditional couple anyway. Like the reception's at a bowling alley. You know what I'm feeling? And I was like, all right, well, I'll just take, like a nice shirt like I normally do. And then like my tank top overshirt thing that I like to wear when I'm liking to feel confident. Anyway, I was putting in the address before I was leaving, and I thought that it was chapel. So that's what it said. But it says cemetery after chapel, but still it says cemetery. And I was like, is this in a cemetery? Or like, is that just where the address leads? Again, non-traditional couple, could be either. Anyway, checked the website just to be on the safe side, to be like, is this in a church or is it at a cemetery? That question was not totally answered. However, it is outside the wedding, so that's good to know. I will not be wearing my frilly long sleeve shirt. I will be wearing the tank top and overshirt, which again, this isn't like a super fancy traditional wedding. Anyway, so I feel okay about it. I'm wearing my Converse, which I feel less okay about, but hey, this is just what we do, I guess. So I stopped and got gas like 30 minutes away from the wedding. And I put on like my tank top and stuff underneath this shirt, which I'll pull off the shirt and put on my overshirt. But the thing that I'm making this video for, once these motorcycles pass me, he's got a little skeleton on the back of his motorcycle. That's fun. I like it. That's the kind of person I want to be. You don't have a skeleton, you just have a woman. That works too. I got a Celsius. I've never had an energy drink in my life, and I've been going back and forth for months because I like being able to say I've never had an energy drink before. I've been going back and forth for months if I wanted to try Celsius, because yes, it is quite literally an energy drink, but people use this as like pre-workout. Like, you're not shooting monsters before pre-workout. So I think because of that, I'm okay with it. I can still say I've never had any of those like energy drinks, you know, Monster, Red Bull, whatever the other ones are called. So I think I'm gonna have it, because also I'm flipping tired on this road trip. I've been so tired, and not only do I have to go to a wedding and then a reception, I have to drive back home, and like, I'm just hoping this will get me through the next 8 hours of my life. So bottoms up, baby. Interesting. Now we wait to see. It tastes like a peach ring. Wait and see what happens, I guess. Just to update you, while driving, I changed tops. Now, this wasn't crazy because I just took off a t-shirt and put this on, and this didn't have to go over my head, and the t-shirt was like, doop, like faster than me adjusting the freaking thing, you know what I'm saying? But in high school, I went to a dress fitting for prom one time to get it, like, you know, tailored, and I had to go to cheer practice, and I was like, I am gonna be late. And so I definitely like changed while driving, like into a sports bra. Like, the dedication, like, oof, girl, how did I do that? I did it on a country road, so it could have even been a gravel road, which makes it worse, but the country road aspect is like, oh, no one was around. Alright, do you guys have any?
Well, I mean,
I don't know, but there were some kids that walked in like
Those two right here. Alright, time to head home. It's 9:13, so we'll get home a little after 11. It's me against the sprinklers. Once again. Oh, it's getting close. I didn't even suspect it. Good morning. I'm not sure what to do because today's been just up in the air for me for like a few days. I hate that light. I don't know why I go in there when I talk. It's been up in the air for me because I was invited to watch Red, White, and Royal Blue with my friends Zach and Bree, but then it was like, I don't know what time. And then I was talking about going to the show today with John or John and Casey, depending on like how John felt today. So things are up in the air. John has said that they don't feel like they can go to the show. They're not feeling the best. So that's out, but I still don't know if the movie is happening or what time. I don't really know what to do. I do know that at some point I want to load up my car with things for tomorrow because I get my keys at noon tomorrow. Booyah. Oh my god. Every time I think about not having a job, I just get so stressed out. Okay, focus. I get my keys tomorrow. Booyah. And I can unload some things. Finally, a little leaf curly-Q guy has come off the end of this thing. it's been sitting there like that for a while. This brown boy, he's coming out, another one's popping out. I just don't know what's happening. This is a dead thing. I could take that. Anyway, I think what I was trying to say is everything is so up in the air that I don't know what to do. Slash, there's so many things that I could do, but I don't know what today is, so I don't know what to do. Also, I'm having a little bit of stomach pain, which is annoying. So actually, it's supposed to start raining around like 1, and it's currently slightly after 10, and it's supposed to rain the rest of the day. And then it's supposed to rain tomorrow morning till like noon, and noon is my check-in. So I was like, well, if it rains today, then I'll just pack in the morning. But it's gonna start raining at 1 and then rain till noon tomorrow? Bro, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go pack my car right now. Yo, it is actually like so nice out. Like after I do this, maybe I'll go for a walk or something. I don't really want to go on the trail. My like anxiety is like not here for that today. But I don't know. I don't know where else to walk if I'm not gonna go walk on the trail, to be honest. I don't fucking know. I honestly cannot tell if this was easy or hard for me to get outside. But look at that, it looks so nice. And we got it outside. Now to put it in here. All right, this is what the back looks like. I moved this seat up because I put my laundry here tomorrow because I gotta do laundry. I could bring another box out, put it down there. I could probably lay something on top of here. This is what my trunk looks like. So if I have something super thin, I can do it on top of here, which there are things I could do. And then I could stick some things right there still. So we're looking pretty good. Here's drop number 2. I think I should be able to fit all this stuff in there. This is really the only thing I feel like I need to fit in there, just because there's like bathroom stuff in there. So if I'm going to be at the new place, that's going to be important. But I think I should be able to fit all of this in there. Also, when I was going inside this last time, there were policey like guys out here. They didn't look like full-on police, but they didn't look just like security guards. I don't know. My book boxes were thicker than I thought they were, but I got that one in there. It's book box 2, so it's not the most important books. So hopefully they're all okay. Put that on top of there, put that on top of there. And then I got book box number 1 right there, and that in those. There's still a little bit of room for something small and something slidey. And then if we look over here, there's still room for the laundry basket and something else if I want to put something else on there. I put the cart back, and now I'm gonna move my car to the garage so there's no thievery afoot. This is the current level of my brain capacity. Ooh, pretty light.
Warn me, I didn't take my glasses off.
It's the paparazzi. These cheeky bastards. So, first off, Marsh and Millie came back last night. They flew out this morning. Like, their plane was supposed to leave a little after 9. So I was like, hey, if you want to come Sunday night and be closer to the airport, totally cool. So they got here around 9:30 last night, and then we chatted for probably an hour or so, and then they went to bed. I ended up writing last night when I got home from Zach and Breeze. From Breeze, I went and watched Red Royal Blue with Zach. That's what that was. And Bree. I wrote probably like 900 words, I think it was. Got me 500 words away from 60K. So when Marsh and Willie left today, I sat down to finish writing those 500 words to get to 60K. And I am now at 60,270 words. And Jesus criminy, I just wrote a very emotional part, so I need to take a break. But also, it is almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna leave around 11:15 or so to go get my keys, because I gotta pick up an order at Target. And then I will go to get my keys. I'm so excited. And then I'll unpack, what's in my car. And do my laundry in my new place. Exciting. I'm gonna do some roundup stuff for the next half hour and then get dressed and then go places. So I'm heading to my new place to get my keys. I'd like to see it. Like, I'm very nervous. I think it's because I'm seeing my place for the first time. Like, I toured the model unit, but I'm seeing my actual place for the first time. And I'm very nervous. I finally got my keys. It's like 12:30 now. I'm feeling very anxious. I've never been in this building. And there's no moving carts. And that puts a wrench in my plans. I'm gonna go inside, figure out where everything is, because I've never been in here. and then pull my car in the garage. Hi, John. This is the kitchen. These are the floors. This is the living room. This is a John. Thanks for helping me with my panic attack. This is the outside. Are we filmceptioning?
Yes.
Filmception. Closet. Bathroom. Bedroom. Other closet. All right, well, would you look at that? Feels a little bit better with the sun. Feels a little bit better out here with the sun. Feels a little bit better. Okay, it feels a little bit better. Over here, still very scary. I need to switch out this floor. That's what I need to do. I need to do something with the floor because it's what makes me feel like it's a motel. And I don't like it. Laundry room, I didn't show that earlier. John and Casey let me use their grocery cart to carry stuff in. So that's cool. This is my grass. All right, the whole plan was to pack boxes and unpack boxes so I could use the boxes again. And this was, I know, the start. Clothes that I don't wear because they're all sweaters. I think I might end up taking like my sweaters and moving them to this closet yonder. So if I put like my coats and jackets and sweaters, and then, you know, I could do other things over there, or, you know, vice versa. I also have this one thing. This guy, he's like an accordion. Come on. This guy flaps open, wraps around, you know, the bar. I didn't use him in my current apartment, but I could use him here. Now I'm gonna take these 3 boxes back out to my car and get my, what is it? My coffee table box and bring that in here. My original plan was to move my whole car stuff into here and then go back and get like another car. That was like my hope, full of stuff, and bring it back here and then put my coffee table together and hang my fairy lights because I know that I need that, and like that's gonna warm up this space. This doesn't look too bad. With like low light, we'll be fine. And the final box in my car, the coffee table. Everybody, this is good. I feel an urge to stay here longer. All right, okay. I am so relieved. All right, everybody. Let's do it. Good morning. I did a little bit of like an interview today. It's for like a temp agency basically, but I did the interview. So that was that. Watched a little bit of The Bachelor, drank my coffee. It is now about 9:30. We're gonna go move my car around the back, grab the cart, load up the cart, load up the car, do that probably twice, and then go to my new place and unload it all. Woo! The big cart wasn't down there, so it's just small carts, which means more trips. Bada bing, bada boom. So even when it is sunny, not a lot of light in here. That's good to know. This is so big. Like I can't describe how big this is. You know what? I can describe. I have a tape measure. Probably won't be able to hear me very well, but let's do this. My tape measure isn't even long enough. It's over 16 feet. I could fit 2 of my couches on that wall. This wall, a little bit bigger, because there's no door. So I hate these floors. We know that. We've been deciding that. We've talked about that. I have figured out the square footage of all of these floors. Minus that room. I don't care about that room. But look at me. I mathed. I can do things. That's the total square foot. I am just very sad that this is not going to be my place soon. I know I'll get used to it, but I'm very sad right now. Hello, so I'm pretty sure I didn't totally explain what happened yesterday. I was supposed to go get my keys at noon, so I went to do that, and I had to wait for like 30 minutes because my keys weren't ready, and it was like raining, and I was very nervous because I had not seen my unit yet. I had seen like, you know, the model unit, and I knew it was going to be like the same layout, but I didn't know exactly what mine was going to look like. You know what I'm saying? So I was already nervous because I hadn't seen it yet. So got my keys eventually and drove over to like my spot, and it was like kind of rainy and gloomy. And then I, walked into the apartment building. My new apartment is like 6 different buildings or 8 different buildings, something like that. So I walked into my building, I walked into the lobby, and it seemed a lot like sketchier than I had thought it was going to. Don't mind the TV, it's a commercial. It seemed a lot sketchier and like darker and dingier than I thought it was going to, and that scared me a little bit. And then the elevator was like not too well kept up. It's a little scary. And then I was in the elevator with somebody else, and we both went up, and then we both ended up at my door, and he was like, "Oh, you're moving in." And I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Oh, they just like sent me to do like the final check of your apartment." And I was like, "Okay." I was supposed to move in at noon, so I don't know why it wasn't done yet. Anyway, he like did that, and then he left, and I went in, and I wasn't like, what's the word I'm looking for? I wasn't like shocked at what it looked like, because like it's the same layout, and the living room and the bedroom and the laundry room basically looked how I expected them to look. The shocking bits were the bathroom and the kitchen. I think the flooring that's in there and the door, like the front door, is just kind of scary. The flooring seems very old, which is fine, but I don't know, just like the combination. And there's like paint drops on the floor. It just makes it feel like a not totally finished place, or like I told my mom, I was like, it feels like I'm in like a dingy motel. And it just like, I don't know, it just really scared me. Not like scared as in like I'm gonna die, but like, did I make the wrong decision? Is this like actually a nice place? Is this actually a safe place? So I kind of die. But it just really scared me because I just wasn't expecting it to look like that. The bathroom, it has the same flooring as the kitchen, and also just looks like very unfinished. Is like the best that I would describe it. Unfinished and like kind of dingy, scary motel. So I need to figure out how to make that better. But yeah, mental breakdown. Sat on the living room floor, called my mom, crying, and I was like texting John and Casey, being like, "You guys are coming over, right? You're coming over." And then John came over. But that's what happened yesterday. John was there for about an hour, walked through, and he really liked it. He thought it was good, and that helped me quite a bit. And then, I left, went to John and Casey's house, did my laundry there, and, just like hung out over there for a little bit. And then by the time I went back to my place, the sun was out, and I don't know, everything just seemed a little bit better. Like, the shock had like worn off. Things were a little bit better. And then today I was excited to go there and like, take stuff there and unload and everything. So that was me telling you, here's what happened yesterday. Now, here's back to present day, telling you what's happened today. I was loading up a cart outside and filling it up with stuff to take back upstairs, but I was waiting for John and Casey because John and Casey were going to stop by for a little bit, and they were like 2 minutes away. So filled it up, and then I was just chilling there. This guy like walked down the street and then like walked back up, and I was like, I'm scared of everybody I see, but I really try not to be, because not everybody is scary. But I was still anxious about it. And then like he like turned in like onto like, the drive of this apartment, and he like walked into the little lobby. So with my building, everybody can get in like the front door, and then there's like a little lobby area, and you can't get into the second door unless you have a key. Okay. So he walked into like the little lobby area. I was like, okay, maybe he lives there. Spoiler alert, I don't think he does. And then like John and Casey pulled up, and this guy walked out the doors at the same time. And I was like, damn. I mean, I guess that was my indicator that he doesn't live there, because he didn't go in. He just walked into the lobby area and then left. John and Casey pulled up. They're getting out of my car, but this guy starts like walking towards me. And I was like, Abbie, not everybody's walking towards you. Don't let your anxiety get away with you. He walks towards me and like he keeps walking towards me. And I'm like, okay, it's clear he's walking towards me. John and Casey are getting out of their cars. So like they're right there. But he's like walking towards me. And he's close enough now that I'm like, hi. And he's like, can I have your flower? Because I had like one of my yellow flowers in the cart. And I was like, no. And then he reached for it. Like he reached for the flower. And I like put my hand on the flower. And I was like, no, thank you. This is mine. And then he like walked away. I don't think he was all here. Either that or he was like on drugs or high or something. I don't really know. I don't think he was all there. But like I quickly assessed. It didn't feel dangerous. Like, I don't think this man was going to hold me up with a gun for a plastic sunflower. But that then threw me off today. So that was great. John and Casey came up to my apartment and I showed Casey because she wasn't there yesterday. And then we just kind of like chilled around and talked a little bit about the apartment and just about like other stuff. And then I didn't stay there after that. I came back here. It was almost the time that I had planned to leave anyway, but still, that was all of that. So had a little bit of a mental breakdown yesterday. Still on the verge of, worry today, which is why I'm also like, I don't want to leave my place. I love it. That's your update. I just finished season 2 of Good Omens. Now, spoilers until the hand is gone. I didn't start watching Good Omens until last week, whatever. And I knew when I started it that the end of season 2 was sad. I knew that. And I still put myself through this, and it is very sad. And I literally held off the last 15 minutes of the episode from yesterday to today, because yesterday, like I said, mental breakdown, was sad. So I literally held off till today, and it was in fact sad. I thought I wanted to work on my book, so I came and got all cozy in this little corner. But then I got all nostalgic, which is typical for me. Well, but I don't think my brain can work right now. My living room honestly looks so empty without this shelf here. Like, damn. I know you can't really see into this box, but this box is packed magnificently. If I remember when I am unpacking it, I will show you. Good night, living room. I packed up more things so I could take it tomorrow. I'm just feeling much emotion. Look at this. Oh my god. This game on my wish list was on sale, so I bought it. Let's see. Today's goal is to take over most of this stuff and then clean. You can't see that well. My hair fell into like... My hair looks fun right now. Kind of. So there's no carts available and the boxes won't stay on a dolly. Ugh. I hate to go all the way over there and not take a car full of stuff. But I just simply can't carry those boxes out. Like to where I'm parked. Like I can't. I am not that strong. I'm just a baby. Guess I'm just gonna go over and clean. I don't know. This pains me so much. We've lucked out. Not only was there a cart there this time, it's the big cart, so we could probably get all of this in one go. Correctamundo. All right, everything from that load is in here now. So now I'm gonna do some cleaning. Also, I didn't have, well, I had the air on because I didn't want to just leave it off when I was gone, but I had it set to like 75, so like it wasn't on it. I turned it down when I got here. It works fast. Like, I've only been here like maybe 15 minutes, and it's cool. Also, why do apartments have lights in the weirdest fucking... I do not need a light in this little semblance of a hallway. I don't get it. But no light in here? Well, that light, but I can't reach it. You'll see. I don't know whose idea this was, but it was not mine. So these switches do not work right now. I put in a work order for it. Hopefully it'll get fixed. All right, I just cleaned this whole kitchen for the most part. There's more things I could do, but I think they're okay. I might wipe out the shelves a little bit more, but I cleaned the kitchen. It's just like very greasy. And that's annoying. It is very annoying, but I've done it. Now I have to figure out where I'm gonna put everything. I have all the cabinet doors up, well, except for those. I have all the cabinet doors open to kind of figure things out. I think I'm gonna put my Keurig right here because this is like not a huge amount of prep space. It's right by that. So I think I'm gonna put my Keurig right here. So my coffee, my actual coffee, will need to be either here or here because I don't think I'm gonna just leave it on the counter. If my Keurig's here, do I put my coffee cups here? Or do I put other things here? These are the questions that we need to ask. So the bathroom is a big problem for me because it just seems like not finished. I think because it's so white and just like, excuse you, and just like weird over here, it's not designed. That's the thing. It's just not interior designed. But so it doesn't feel finished, and that is annoying. So gotta figure out what to do in here. Also, this is not a cute tub. It is quite disgusting looking. Like, do you see that? That is disgusting. And what's that nonsense? I don't know. But they came in here and they fixed this yesterday. There's hair. I hate this. I need gloves before I clean this. Honestly, I can't do it. It's just so disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. They came and fixed the faucet yesterday. And they left trash. Wait, is it still dripping? Try that again. I don't know, I can't tell. But like, look at that. It just looks like there's paint everywhere. I hate this. What is this cabinet even for? Like, can I turn on my flash light? No, it's nothing. It is literally nothing. There was just a big ass ant on one of these boxes and now I am unwell. I am nervous. Are there just bugs everywhere? I don't know. So I was supposed to have a date today and she's very busy at work and has to stay late. So we are going to postpone it. I hope that I'm sure it's real. I have faith. So we're gonna postpone it to Friday or Saturday. I offered Friday morning, so we'll see. Yeah, so that means I can stay here longer than I anticipated. I was only gonna stay till like 2 or so, because then I could go home, eat lunch, and like shower before the date. Cause I was like, I'm probably gonna have to shower. I'm cleaning today. So I'm not sure what to do now. It's almost 1. I shouldn't order food. I really shouldn't. But I don't want to go back home. I just need to think for a second. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet, but you know what I just remembered? I need to put a microwave in here somewhere. Where are you gonna go? I was gonna put my spices here, but there's still no outlet. I think I need to put the microwave over here. That's gonna be hard to reach. The microwave would be too big for there. It'll be a weird grab if I put it there, so I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. This is like my first proper unpacking. I mean, I unpack clothes, I guess, but they're packed away in a closet. This is like out in the open. Booyah. Will this stay this way? No clue. But this is where we're putting our cookbooks for right now. Join me. I needed to get it on film. You can't see that well. I'll back up. We've done it. First thing that's out in the open. Baby. I'm not sure what order I want them to be in, to be honest. I think this is gonna be okay for now. They're so tight. Ah! I have so many cookbooks for somebody who never uses a cookbook. Let's be honest. A little update on my kitchen. I've got mugs up there. I'm working on these shelves. I don't know. It feels like a lot right now, and I need to figure that out. But for right now, that's what it's looking like. And then those things. I don't have much things anywhere else, I guess. I've got a bunch of stuff up here. It may be the worst idea for me to try to put this together, but we're gonna try. I like put the screw in, and it like shredded. Step 1. Screw all these screws in, done. Step 2, put the wooden boys in the wooden boys. Accomplished. Step 3 looks really difficult. We gotta get these guys. All right, accomplished. It actually wasn't that hard. It was just screwing in screws. I started the coffee table and I should have known it was gonna take me a long time to do it, but it's after 3 now and I kind of want to leave, but I also don't want to just leave this here. So let's see if I can get through it quickly. Actually, you know what? I don't know. There's a lot of things left. All right, shockingly, I have most of it done. The rest is legs and like side, but I'm done for today. It is almost 4 o'clock. I never went and got food, so I'm hungry. And I think it's just time to be done. I spent a lot of time here today. You know, putting stuff away, being in here, it does, I feel a little bit better. I'm still having a hard time though, but it'll be okay. All right, everything is looking a bit crazy right now, but we are gonna grab that, grab our purse, and head out, baby. What is this nonsense? Why are you so windy? So I packed 2 more boxes. That one's full. It's got my Heartstopper books in it. I am not joking when it comes to my Heartstopper books. I put towels around them because they are fragile AF. So it's got Heartstopper books in there. This is kitchen miscellaneous, but also my air fryer. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can add to this because there is some room still. As far as like random boxes, I think I can take that box. That's just like notebooks basically. And then I can take that box because I'm not gonna art in between now and 2 weeks from now. I can take my Christmas trees for sure. I'll probably pack up my KitchenAid next. And then plant pots, those can just go, that can just go. Like, there's like so much stuff that doesn't go in a box. And I'm like, that can just go. And it makes it difficult. I'm having a really hard time tonight with the thought of leaving my apartment. This happens every time, Abby. Every time you move, this happens. When you leave the next apartment, it will happen again. Why can't I get that through my head? I don't understand it. I don't know why. It is an absolutely beautiful day. It is almost cold, and I wish I had gone on a walk this morning. But here we are. A guy was coming out of the elevator as I was about to get in the elevator, and he had a tall ladder, and I was like, I know it's for me. And I was damn right. Look at these. These are very low. So I'm gonna need to figure something out about that. Also, I did a Target pickup order for this morning to get a few cleaning supplies for the bathroom. And I wasn't ready when I got here, and I was like, I just know it's gonna be ready very soon. It's ready now. Like, I walk in the door and it's ready. Today's first task is oh my gosh, words. Today's first task, finishing the coffee table. Second task, cleaning the bathroom. And then we'll go from there. I have an interview at 1. Don't know if I'm gonna do it here or gonna do it at my current place. I brought a shirt if I want to do it here, but we'll see. Ta-da! I have built a coffee table. This is the front, this is the back. Do you want to know how I know that? Let me show you. I put together this full-ass coffee table, first off. Second off, it does this. It pops out. It has levers and arms. And it just, I did that? Look at that shit. Honestly, I'm a genius. And nobody can tell me otherwise. But now I have to clean the bathroom, and I don't want to clean the bathroom. Okay, pros, I think my bathroom's cleaned. Cons, it's 12:30. My interview's at 1, in case you forgot. So that means we're staying here for the interview. Which at noon, like I knew when it was noon, and I was like, I'm only halfway done with this bathroom. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it here. However, I turned on the shower and my hair got wet. This is not sweat. Some of it's probably sweat. But I turned on the AC and my hair got wet, and I don't have a comb. This is gonna be an interesting interview. I don't really want it. I kind of want to cancel it, but all right. This feels like a good place for an interview. I think I'm gonna head out because I wanted to spend less time here today, and it's almost 2. Oh, it's after 2. Yes, so I think I'm gonna head out, but let me show you what I did. I hung this little guy. That's pretty neat. Let's pop over to the kitchen. I put that guy up there. I put some more stuff in this. Look at that. We got soup. Oh, I need to send a picture of that to my mom. I have decided what is going to go in these drawers for the most part. I've also kind of decided what's going to go in the other drawers, but not as much. If we go in here, we'll see I've put stuff up here. This was already blooping, so that is not for me. My Christmas trees, etc. As we know, I cleaned the bathroom. I hung up some more jackets, and that's where we're at. I do like this home, and the more time I spend in it, the more comfortable I feel. It's just taking some time. As of right now, I'm not planning on coming here tomorrow. I only have basically a week left in my apartment, and I've been spending a lot of that time, a lot of this last week here. So I think tomorrow I want to spend time at my apartment. We'll see. I have a date in the morning, so we'll see how I'm feeling after that, I suppose. Same with the weekend. I don't want to spend a lot of time here over the weekend because it'll be my last weekend in my apartment. It like hurts my soul to say that. As an added side note, this is really peaceful. Hearing the trees rustling and the birds, I do like this. So empty. I'm filming you. What, in the sky?
No, the police.
What police?
Yeah, they're coming for you.
No, they're all in Eden Prairie.
That's how it goes.
I didn't have a pen.
Oh. Abbie is sad about leaving her apartment again. Who would have guessed it? So my date for today got canceled. Oh, this is the third time. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. She just seems actively like she wants to. I don't know. We'll see. However, that means I don't know what to do with my life anymore today. Because that was going to be my morning. And then I was going to, I don't know what. I kind of wanted to go to the coffee shop and write today because I haven't done that in a while. Like, I haven't done things that I like to do in a while. Like, go to Goodwill or go to the coffee shop. I don't flippin' know. What I do know is I've spent too much time watching Only Murders in the Building this morning. It's 9:30 at this point, which I've been alive out here since 8 o'clock. So that's too much time. I paused Only Murders in the Building to do a TikTok. I should keep it paused. If I start it, I'm just going to keep watching it. We're going to go from there. So after I went to Goodwill, I went to Target and spent way too much money for somebody who doesn't have a job. First, this little backpack. Now, I've been wanting a little backpack, and before you say anything, this was originally $28, but it was on sale for like $8. So really, by girl math, it was free. I got these sunglasses, which are the same as these sunglasses. I just really love these sunglasses, so I wanted to get a second pair. I got a cleaning thing for my kitchen because, dear God, I hope it works. If not, I got another bottle that I can put water and vinegar in and see if that works. Then I got these pants, which great if they fit, great if they don't, because then I'll just return them and I'll get $30 back. Also, I thought these pants were on clearance, but I guess they were not. And then to top it off, I got buns because I'm gonna make hamburgers, and then I got this little tray for my coffee table because I've been wanting a little tray for my coffee table when I was gonna get a coffee table, which I have now, and this was like just perfect. It was $5, so too much money spent. Update. I didn't hate myself the minute I put these on. However, I don't think I like myself the more I have them on. I want to look good in pants like this, and I just don't. I would ask you guys what you think, but they'll be sold by then. Or returned, I mean. I don't know, they're not like tight, but I don't know. It either has to be like skin tight or like flowy. And I don't think I like the way they look when I sit down. This mirror is so dirty. I hardly ever use this mirror. I don't like the way they look when they sit down. Okay, I don't think I like them, but I am going to wait a day at least, or tonight or something, and go from there. I'm gonna give it a little bit. Let's go to the coffee shop like an hour later than I was going to because I got sad and just laid in bed. But hey, at least we're still going, right? I left the coffee shop when I was done eating my pretzel because I was getting anxious that I was feeling sick, which I haven't felt the best all day, I've had some stomach issues, not pain, but just like an upset stomach. An upset tummy. I left the coffee shop, but I don't think I'm done writing. Shit's about to hit the fan in my book. Like, we are so close to hitting the fan of shit. And I know, like, what comes next. I know everything that comes next. So I think I want to just keep writing. I put on this sweater, though, and now I don't think I want to wear the sweater. Now I'm hot when I thought I was cold. Ugh. Just so you all know, I'm about to get like super insufferable in the next vlog because it'll be the last Saturday I'm in this apartment, the last Sunday I'm in this apartment, the last Monday, and so on, because it'll be the last week that I'm in this apartment. So everything that I'm doing next week here might be the last time. Don't cry, Abby. So when I got home, I was writing more, and I was writing, and Marsh called me because she thinks that her and Willie are moving back up here. They're moving to Iowa, not to Minnesota, but she thinks they're moving up here. Anyway, after that, I watched Only Murders in the Building, ate some toast, and then I was like, I was in the middle of something when Marsh called. I should just finish that. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to finish this section, which ended up just being a chapter. I decided to end the chapter there. I just do whatever I want with chapters. Somebody might tell me that that's wrong in the future, but for right now, that's where we're at. I wrote like 3 pages, basically, 3.5-ish. Like, when Marsh was calling me, and now, like, I just wrote a lot. Like, I was just... But in total today, I wrote 1,882 words. And over 1,000 of that was just like right now, including when Marsh was calling me. But I hadn't been typing that long when she called me. Anyway, I wrote a lot today, which is very cool. I don't want to keep going. I'm done with this for right now. I think I'm going to lay on the couch and turn on red, white, and royal blue until I decide I want to go to bed. We're up to 62,676 words, and I'm feeling good. I just had the thought of like, this is basically my last Friday because next Friday will be the last night I'm here. Abby! Get that out of your freaking head. And if you're wondering about page count, it brings it up to like 216, 217. 217. Oh, I also, let's see what it is on Readsy, because I have a Readsy account and you can download your book for like, in like proper formatting for actual book stuff. Let me see how many pages it is. It's 225 pages. Downloaded in the format of an actual book. There's so many different page counts because I write in Google Docs, which I know I shouldn't, but I write in Google Docs, and I write like an Arial 11, just because that's what the natural Google Docs is, and that's what I've been writing in. And that's like at like 196. And then I put it into a Word doc and Times New Roman 12 it, and that's the 217. And then if you download it, like the file for like an actual book, so it looks like that, 225. That's insane. Also, I've quite literally been reading this book since July because I just like haven't been reading. So my goal now, to finish the book in August, of course, but also to finish it before I move. We can do it. Red, white, and royal blue was unavailable for like 15-20 minutes and I was about to lose it. I just really wanted to watch it tonight. It's really loud. I should probably end this vlog before I go to sleep. Oops. Hey, I'm in bed. What up? You can't see me unless you can, but you can't. It sounds like somebody's like running a marathon upstairs. It's after midnight now, so I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you in the next vlog, in which, reminder, I will be an insufferable, nostalgic fool. Thank you so much. Good night.